Good morning, everybody. Well, let's get started. It's freezing this morning here, and I'm sitting at my little bench at Family Mart, and I wanted to share, I'm going to do a conductor's announcement. I had some interesting happenings over the last 24 hours or so. I opened up the lines to any submissions from you guys, and anything you wanted to send in to the train to be featured here. And I was delighted to have received basically overnight 3 submissions. Whoa, big mosquito this late in the winter. 3 submissions, and which have been featured on the train in rapid succession. And the first was from "Walking in the Snow" by Drunken Master FTW out of Germany, submitting a view of his walk through a neighborhood of snow-covered streets. Really, really beautiful. And you get the honor of being the very first person, other than Molly, to have a video submitted or a video featured on the train. Hopefully there's lots more to come, and hopefully that'll be something to remember in the future. And so your video was brought up, featured on the train, and added to the favorites, and is now in the favorites. Unfortunately, it didn't stay on the homepage very long, because quickly after that I got a submission from QW Bullet Hole, Berlin Winter View and Magical Television Tower. A really interesting piece. He shot that, again, we're coming from Germany, obviously in Berlin, and shot that from a balcony overlooking the landscape, a snowy landscape, a beautiful street view, and then really neat camera effect. I don't think it certainly wasn't intentional, just the light. Maybe it was intentional, but the beautiful effect with what I mean, it wasn't any special effects. It was just nature doing its thing, and the camera lens. The light were such that you couldn't see at one point this beautiful giant television tower, and it suddenly just magically came into view. Very interesting. And so that was QW Bullet Hole's submission was featured, and then on the homepage, but it wasn't on the homepage for more than an hour before I got another submission from my old friend Doug T-Bone. Well, I'm going to make sure I get the number right, and I know you as Doug and T-Bone 143, is that it? 143? I've got such a terrible memory, Doug, I'm sorry. You're one of my oldest friends on YouTube, and I can't remember your user ID. Jeez, I should have... Oh well. Anyway, your video was basically showing some moments with your grandson, you and your wife, I think it was, or your daughter with his or granddaughter with your great grandson Devon, in a gingerbread house. First of all, let me congratulate you on being a great grandfather, Doug. That's amazing. I hope that's such a joy to be able to spend time with Devon like that, and to share it with us and have it featured. Your video is currently, as I'm making this video right now, your video is currently featured on the homepage of the YouTube Bullet Train. And let me just reiterate, folks, how this system works now. If you want to send me a submission of your slice of life, your view from the window of the train, so to speak, please feel free to do so. You can send the clip to me. But the best thing to do if you're a YouTube subscriber is to simply upload the clip to your own channel and send me a link. And that way any hits then tally up on your page, and people will get to know you better that way as well. And your clip, whichever way you do it, if you send it to me or you send me a link, your clip will be featured permanently in the featured video section, or the favorited video section of this channel. That the favorites is reserved for you guys. And isn't that right, Kimura? See, even Kimura-san agrees. The most popular male idol in Japan. Well, now Arashi is pretty popular. I don't know the men of Arashi. I don't know if he's still on top. Who knows? Anyway, there you go. There's my conductor's announcement for today. We have opened the doors to submissions from around the world, and hopefully we'll be seeing slices of life from all around. Heck, I may have to change the name of this, the tagline of this channel from Japan at the speed of life to the world at the speed of life. We'll see how it goes. Okay, everybody, well, that's it for now. I'm signing off from the chilly, cold Family Mart, where somebody left their hat last night. Isn't that a cool hat? This is so Japan. This is what people do in Japan. If they find something, laying on the ground or something left behind, they hang it. You see this all the time. You're walking around, you see a little coin purse hanging somewhere, or you see some gloves, and in this case, somebody's hat, a very nice hat, and they just left it here for the person to come back and find. All the time I see this. Have a great day, guys. See you later. Can I hit the button?